Alright, everyone. You weren't really expecting this, but to be frank, well, I would like to give special thanks to Ubisoft Insomniac Games, my apologies. Special thanks to Insomniac for providing me a copy of this game. This is Song of the Deep, and I'm doing a playthrough of it, not only because I really want to see what it's about, but also to spread the word about the game. Plus, it's $15, so that's a steal if you're interested. And from what I've been hearing, Song of the Deep is a Metroidvania-style game. Now that's making me curious. Makes me really curious to see what it's like. I see, and it's also in partnership with Game Trust. And that's pretty much what it is for now. This is Song of the Deep in a nutshell. You have options between a new game and an option. Let's check the options. You have your music, sound effects, speech. Yeah, I'm putting subtitles in just to be safe. There's also brightness, language. You can choose between like French, Italian, Dutch, Spanish, Portuguese. I'm sticking with English. And you can choose between your difficulty. You can choose between beginner, intermediate, and advanced. I'm going to be choosing intermediate. You have your controls, change torpedo type, sub, exit, dodge, searchlight, sonar, claw, throw, boost. Change your torpedo type, pause the game, hit the map, move. You get the idea, right? Alrighty then. Let's get ourselves started with the new game. This will be quite interesting. And yes, we're doing this in intermediate, so let's go.
Merrin loved the sea. She loved the sound of the waves calling to her through her window. She dreamt every night of the mysteries that lay beneath. Her father was a fisherman. Each day he went out to sea, and each night Merrin waited at the rocky cliff edge, holding up a candle to guide him safely home. The two of them were poor. Their roof was leaky, and they sometimes went hungry. But as long as they had each other, Merrin knew they would be okay. At night, her father sang her songs about his great adventures. He sang of giant leviathan serpents, haunted caves, and a lost city of gold beneath the sea. Merrin knew the stories weren't real, but she loved to listen to them. She drifted off to sleep, imagining the wonders of the world below. And her life continued that way, simply and happily, until one night, her father didn't return. Merrin held up her candle at the cliff's edge all through the night, staring out at the empty sea. She shivered in the cold wind as she watched for him all the next day. Her eyes welled with tears as night fell again and there was still no sign of her father. At last, she collapsed into sleep. In her dreams, she saw him, trapped deep beneath the sea, calling to her for help. She awoke with a jolt. A desperate and dangerous plan was already forming in her head. She took scraps of metal and wood her father had caught in his nets and pieced them together. She hammered and bolted, she measured and sawed. And before the sun had set, she had built a tiny, rickety submarine. With trembling hands, she squeezed inside and dove down beneath the waves to search for her father.
Wow. This is like a story. This story is actually pretty interesting for a change. It's all about a rescue mission, about a daughter searching for her dad. And it's your job to find him. It looks like we're getting some interesting tips on glow kelp force, like using boost to pull stubborn objects free. And we should contend with the load times. And yeah, you can actually tell by loading on the bottom. You can't see it, but I can with my TV. This will prove to be really interesting. And so it begins. Yeah, what you see right there is your health bar and like your boost. You don't have any items as of yet. And this is not much. But now we have to head left. Now this is making me all the more curious. Oh yeah, we can't pass through, so for now, let's just head left. Gotta admit, this is actually looking pretty good.
The world beneath the waves shimmered with mystery. Glowkelp bulbs lit up around her as she passed by.
It's like a story. Incredible. I know some people may not like this, but I'm actually enjoying this game.
Erin spotted some odd-looking old coins. Maybe her father would know where they were from.
I'm wondering too. I mean, this is just truly amazing. Amazing just to look at. What's this? That must be a crab, I guess. But at least it's pretty harmless. Whoa! Still not used to that boost. And they're bringing out some irate creatures. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, nasty current. Ah, now looks like we made it right here. So now what are you supposed to do here?
An eerie light flickered and danced on the sea floor, like an underwater fire.
And this must be the save
Her
point.
father once told her about a mysterious, living energy called Tyne. Could that have been a Tyne wellspring?
Yeah, that pretty much was it. Now we gotta find a way to get around. Provided we don't get pushed around all over the
A
place.
seahorse, made of clockwork gears, darted out of the way as Merrin approached. She wondered who could have built such a curious creature.
I'm curious as well, but now it's making me all the more curious. Oh wait, I said that. Ah, nice. Alright, pretty good. Well, isn't that sweet? So now we took care of this right here. And now let's head off. Head downwards. Oh dear. This is gonna get really exciting. What's this? This is a magnetic claw. A versatile magnetic claw capable of grabbing, pulling, and attacking.
Approached a glowing scrap of metal and pulled it inside. It was claw-shaped and had a strong magnetic pull. She took out her tools and attached it to a firing mechanism on her steering column.
I see. Now let's see how this works. Ooh. And now we have to move fast so we can get around it. And it's also used as an attacking weapon. You can aim it and then press it to pick up objects, and then you lob it at enemies. I like this. And there's a save point. Make sure to take advantage of
Erin
these.
spotted shock nettles ahead of her. She had to be cautious, as the hostile creatures would attack her on sight.
Oh, great. Oh, these guys want to pick a fight? I'll make sure they get a fight. Yeah. I mean, come on. They're in trouble. At least the save point's enough. And yes, save points let you recover your health. So keep this in mind. And we took care of some of these punks. Well, isn't that lovely? And you basically can, like, lob anything. That's what makes it good. And go around inside. Ooh, I also know I can also damage enemies. Yeah, like that. You like doing cheap tricks? I can work with that. And it looks like we lobbed mines. Okay, I guess I know how that works. Alright. Touché. And at least to check, like, the save points, they're few and far between, which means you...
The guardian blocked Merrin's path. She knew it all too well from her father's stories. And she knew it must never be woken.
And if it is awoken, then this could be a very bad sign. What did I get? Must be some kind of orb. Well, whatever the case, let's see if we can use it on something. Now where to go? Oh no. Yeah, you like that? How about this not for size? Dude, you're not so tough.
According to her father, the Guardians had been built by ancient undersea explorers called the Fomori. Merrin always thought the Fomori were a myth. Now she wondered if her father's other stories might be true.
I wonder as well. If all these are true, then this may prove to be interesting. Can't pierce that. Need like a bomb. And now we reach the next area, the Undying Caves. And it looks like some kind of head.
The old statue reminded her of her father's lullabies about the brave and beautiful Merrows.
Nice. We are able to reassemble it. And for some odd reason, that statue kind of reminds me of that monkey statue in the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. Well, there's gotta be a way to go around it. Nope. I need to find a way around. Look at the map, it's down there. We need the head of that statue. Alright. Sorry, but I need to borrow this. Oh, you like sending out monsters your way, eh? Very good. That takes care of them. Now let's take this head back. Ugh. These guys don't know when to give up. Yeah, try this on for size. Yeah, what's wrong? You running away? Yeah, you like to run like a little wuss, do you? Dumb jellyfish. They're just so annoying.
As Merrin explored, she sketched the terrain on a sheet of cartography paper. Her father had taught her that those who make maps are never lost.
That is so very true. Those who do make maps, no matter where you, like who, where, or what you are, it's helpful. And most of these ways are blocked.
A huge hermit crab watched Merrin from a rocky ledge. On his back, he carried a vast array of odd-looking treasures.
This must be the shop.
He seemed to like shiny objects. Maybe he would be willing to make a trade.
Yeah, but we don't have enough. We need a few more. Nice. At least that's something. I really got to admit, this is really enjoyable.
The current was too strong to cross. Merrin's submarine would need greater thrust before it could go back.
Yeah, you're putting a fight, but I don't think that fight's good enough for you. Jeez, you really are not trying. It's the save point more than else. There's a treasure down below. And I like that this game has like a Metroidvania style. Ooh. No treasure here. What gives? Fine. Let's just head up north. See where it'll lead us. Fierce currents on the right side. And they push us back. And this puzzle's actually pretty simple at best. Just make sure you move out of the way fast enough. Very good. And I gotta watch out for these runts. At least that boost was enough. Okay. Now let's leave this alone and attach the statue. Most impressive. And this will lead us all the way down. And we get a boost jet, a sophisticated propulsion device capable of boosting the sub's movement in short sprints.
The wreckage of an old Fomori vessel lay an undamaged propulsion device. Merrin bolted it onto the back of her submarine, eager to test out its effects on her lightweight craft.
Ah, great. You gotta wait till the boosters recharge and then use it. Oh my god. Dodging. No! I swear I hate that. Okay, now the boost is back and boosting up. Ah! That gotta suck. But I'm not worried because how about this? Yeah. Ooh, that's not even the best you got, pal. Aw, where's the fun in that? Ow! At least I got health back. Okay, so now after we have the treasure here, we gotta move up and then around. Yeah, this game also does have some bits of exploration. Head up, head up, head up. Yes! Made it. And see, and what does this lead us? Oh, come on. If that's your best, I am mad disappointed. And there's a chest on the other side. Yeah, not really much, is there? More currency. Yep, that way's blocked. I guess we did all we could here. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we got the booster, now we're being able to have like a short boost. Makes it better. Yup, only in short bursts. And now we have access to here. Magnetic collector extends the range in which collectible objects are magnetically pulled to ship. You have a time recycler. Or time, yeah, it is. A repair bay and another time charger. So we have also a boost turbine that's an high speed. And then you have a double turbine and then a tail cooler. So for now, all we can get is this. The concussive claw.
Using materials she bought from the hermit crab, Merrin took out her tools and made a quick modification to her magnetic claw.
And that modification's worth it. Very worth it. Not to mention it's more fast-paced as well. Okay. Throwing an object while holding it down is a super throw. Oh my god! Ugh. Now I gotta wait till the boost is charged. At least that was enough. Yeah, this is getting to be really upsetting to say the least. And boost. Oh yeah, as long as I'm holding on to something, I can't do a thing. which means I have to time a well-placed shot. Now that is how it's done. This game really knows pulling these puzzles. I love it. And now...
Merrin looked in awe all around her. She knew this place from her father's songs. These were the lost ruins of the Merrows.
And they just be the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I really mean it. They are just absolutely beautiful to look at. Look at it. It's just incredible. And a nice save point.
Lantern jellies blocked Merrin's path. Although the creatures could be deadly to the touch, they were very shy and even avoided each other's light.
So what am I supposed to do? Yeah, in order for us to pass down, we gotta go all the way to the right. Maybe there'll be something that can help us. And I think I noticed like a small drop in a frame rate. Ow! Uh-oh, I am not getting near that.
Merrin peered through the windows of the houses, wondering if a Merrow girl once lived there.
Okay.
And if her father had sung her lullabies about the world above.
Now I'm curious. More puzzle solving than they're worth. At least they bring out mines. Gotta wait for the mine to come out. Eat this! Ah, it didn't work. And that cannon's gonna be mad trouble. So for now, I'll just have to head down. And be cautious. And at least there's like a health recharge. It refills over time. At least you don't have to worry about dying. Now what? Oh, that's not good. This is so not good. Oh, that's it. If this is a challenge this game's got, I'm disappointed. Okay. Let's see. Nice. Searchlights. Shine twin beams of light in front of the ships to illuminate the darkness and interact with the light.
Two glowing lights amidst the scraps of an old Fomori machine. She attached them to the front of the submarine.
And I died.
Hoping they would help guide her on her journey. Merrin shuddered.
And that is impressive.
From a bad dream. For a moment, she thought she had experienced her own death. But it had merely been the Tyne showing her one of the many possible roads ahead.
That's actually pretty good. At least when you die, you start immediately where you left off.
Color darted through the shadows. Was that a Merrow maiden swimming through the ruins?
This I gotta say. Let's move it. And I think I know where this is gonna lead. Let's see what we have on our map so far. We've already conquered most of it. Now let's head forward. That was good.
Merrin tried to speak to her, but the Merrow raced away.
Why? I don't get it. Why would it just run away like that? I mean, there's gotta be an answer to this. And plus, I'm really enjoying this game, to be sure. Ow. Yeah, back off. Back off. Back off. Back away. Back away. Back away. Good. Thank you. At least I'm able to make it through. Ah, change. Down here. It's not much for change, but it's worth it. Oh, great. These guys again? Thank you. Now at least get some money back out of this. Okay, so we do know we have to head all the way to the west. That's some good news. Ooh, okay. Yeah, don't do that. Nice. Oh, I see what this is. Let's get that and bring it to the gem right there. To the clam. Here, a little something for you, my friend. Thanks. Most appreciative, guys. Let's see if there's anything else around here. Well, at least more change, so that's good. We need to save up as much currency as possible, so that way we can get more gear. And the more gear we get, the stronger we can be able to survive. Oh, you guys are back for more, eh? I'm game. Oh, now that's beautiful. Look at those whales passing through. Amazing. Simply a beaut. No, seriously, I can't get enough of this.
The razor-quilled pufferfish was not a direct threat, but it steadfastly refused to move out of the way.
Oh, it's not gonna make me move out of the way? How about I do this instead? Darn it! Pufferfish. I've never tasted pufferfish, and I'd rather not. Well, guess that didn't work. Let's just head down in the meantime.
A glowing swirl in the water tugged at Merrin's sob. Was this a time vortex? Where might it lead?
I'm curious about that as well. Only one way to find out. And it's gonna lead us into...
Last, the Merrow maiden stopped. Merrin called to her. Please wait. I'm only trying to find my father. The Merrow looked at her for a long moment, then stirred the water with her hands, forming a ghostly image. It was the sunken ship graveyard known as Skeleton Reef. Could her father be trapped there? The Merrow pointed the way to go, and Merrin thanked her.
And we obtained the trophy, the last Merrow.
Merrin asked the Merrow her name. Call me Cara, she said. Another girl once called me that, years ago. She said it means friend.
Friend, huh? Now that's interesting. Now all we gotta do now is move forward. Ah, save point. Lovely. This just made things easier. And look, shop. This one's like a stench like 250, so for now, the next item we're getting is the boost turbine. And the boost turbine should probably help speed things up. And there's so much to explore in this game that it's ridiculously insane. It just is. Now we can press through. Now to see how the searchlight works.
To reach the lost graveyard of ships, Merrin would have to cross the foul and treacherous region known as Watcher's Hollow. This was a place her father had never sung about, for the tales of the Watcher were known only to those below.
Now this is making me curious. What is hidden under these waters? These perilous, rigorous waters. Oh no! That is some nasty jellyfish. Thank you, quick restart. But still, if you don't have the lights on, you'll submerge yourself to the darkness. Beware of these things. Don't let them touch you. You'll lose your health a lot fast. Okay. What did that? Well, that was something. Okay. Man. Wait, what is that? Ah. Thank you. Most appreciative. Must be a hidden treasure. Amazing. Just the detail on some of this area is amazing. And unfortunately, we can't go down through unless we get an item for it. Fine by me. Wait, what's that? Yeah, back off. Oh man, this is gonna be trouble.
Glowing cuttlepups swam through the dark caverns, heedless of their deadly surroundings. Maybe they were tougher than they looked. Even the stinging anemones seemed to avoid them.
Wow. Guess we'll have to use it to our advantage. Ow. New save point, thankfully. Thank you, my friend. You've been most gracious. And now we gotta move around. Out of my way, douche nozzle. And he's gonna keep going. I mean, really? How about I whack you instead? Come on, come back here. Take that. And will it move? Gotta move quickly. Alright. Made it through in these... Yeah, that's what you get. Look at them, they're not a threat to us now. Yeah, like that. Face it. Can't win. Give it up. Now let's see where this leads us next. Ah, another trade stop. And unfortunately, we don't have much to offer. So for now, we'll have to skip it. Forgive us, my friend. But once we get more change, then we'll see what we can do. Although finding that's is easier said than done. Alright, let's see where this area leads. Alright. Another treasure. Most satisfying. And unfortunately for us, more enemies. I mean, come on, really? Yeah, butt off. Oh, good. Made it out of there. Because if I wasn't, I'd be trapped. And that would be horrendous. It really would be. Now comes...
Merrin sailed out into a great, open expanse of water. The howls of hungry leviathans echoed in the distance. This seemingly bottomless trench was known as the Maw.
So this is the Maw, huh? How big is the Maw? All we gotta do now is head upwards, huh? Fair enough. And I can't even fit in there. Are you serious? Seriously, how am I supposed to get in there and get that treasure? That sucks! What's this? Whatever that thing is, it ain't good. Ah, which is an anchor. I'm not getting in there. Ah. Alright, so far so good. And this would probably lead me all the way down. No, unless I have something that can fit into it, forget it. There's no way. In the meantime, let's move on. And I believe that's the reason why you need these.
Headed Nautilosaurus watched Merrin from a distance, waiting for an opportunity to strike.
And it wishes for a fight. At least I can take these guys out with one hit. Ow. Dude, you weren't that tough. Okay, so now that we took care of that, Let's see if we can be able to make it. Gotta go all the way that high? Oh, dear. Moving. Ow. I'm not getting near that. Alright. That takes care of it. And now let's head up. Now what? Oh, you want to fight? I can deliver. Trust me, I'm not gonna pull my punches. Really, that it? Seriously, you're not even worth the effort. And they can still hit me from that far, really? You gotta lure these things to colliding with objects. Ow. You can only attack it when it hits through a wall. And now! And this is why you suck. And this should pretty much deal with you. Dude, you weren't that tough. Or rather, none of it is. Let's see what this gives us. This gives us a hull fragment. And each hull fragment will increase your maximum health.
Merrin picked up a fragment of a Fomori Sentinel's hull. She hammered it into the wall of her own submarine, making it more resistant to damage.
Good. At least that took care of things. Now in the meantime, let's continue heading up north. Oh, not that thing again. How many more of these guys are there? Wait, I can't grab the bullets? That sucks. Oh, come on! I forgot, you can't grab the bullets and it don't work. At least the checkpoint system is effective. Push through. Okay. Well, we do know we need to head all the way up there. That's where we need to be. Ignore these guys. And these anchors. Okay, now we need to use these anchors to get up there. Right, left. All right, very good. Okay, 2. All right, this is gonna be a long one. And we gotta wait. Waiting. I gotta wait till the dang thing's charged. Now it's charged. This is nerve-wracking. Alright, charged and complete. Alright, we made it all the way up top to the ship.
Merrin looked out across miles and miles of sunken ships. She had entered Skeleton Reef. How many ships lay here? Hundreds. Maybe thousands. The very thought gave her chills. But she knew that somewhere amidst the broken wrecks she would find her father's boat.
Let's hope she finds it. And that would have been a proximity grenade. And there are even mines. Okay, that was a pretty useful thing. Dude, back off. I mean, what's with these jellyfish? If you're trying to get in my way, guess what? Won't work. Okay. Nice. Now let's see where this opens. Opens down here. Okay. You want some? Fine. I'll bash your face in for it. Alright, good. Very good. And that's gonna shoot him fast. Made it. Save point. What's this? Is that a mine? So... Oh, I see. Wait. Oh my god. Why did it not work? Oh yeah, I was supposed to hit it through the bottom. And then hit it up. Ugh. This is annoying. Alright, good. Ow. Ow again. Yeah. Does this guy want more? Here. Oy vey. Alright, now let's take this all the way up here. And then I'll lob it right here. Good. Now this will net us the gem. And what we need to do is use this down here so that way we can be able to like activate the explosive. We took care of most of the enemies, so hopefully the rest of us should be in the clear. Ow! Hey, I may have taken a hit, but it's worth it. Oh, dear. Ow. Ugh. At least the save point's right next to us. No, this is going to require a lot more work. Yeah, because part of me feels that maybe I should have gotten like an upgrade so that way I could extend the reach and be able to not damage any bombs while I'm at it. I mean, come on! That is just dumb. Oy vey. Okay. Ow. We got the treasure. Oh, great. This is gonna really suck horrendously. And our health does refill over time, but if you want to heal up completely, you have to hit the save point. At least it makes things easier passing through these mines. And yeah, they hurt. And there's another save point across here, huh? Isn't that clever? You have a skull. Oh my. Now this just gets really messy. So the only way we'll be able to get through is all the way over there. And it's going to be a maze unto itself. Back off. I mean, come on. Okay, I think I've seen to figure out how this works. Because the current's going to approach from the top. And now. Yeah, this is just the really messy thing about it, because all of it is puzzle-based. You gotta figure out how you'll be able to solve it. Made it! Nice. Got that easily. So many ways to go about it, so many ways to be able to enter it. That just adds more complexity to this game. I like it. And I'm recording about the first hour or so, so once I be able to reach somewhere good, then that'll probably be... What the? A searchlight? Oh, you like to play metal detector, eh? How do I deal with something like that? So now what? Ow. Yeah, you can't do anything there. You really can't. But I wonder what happens if I get detected. Ooh, I see. If you get detected, you get hit by the cannon, that's gonna suck. And that means if you die, that means everything reverts back to where it was before. Really? Enough of that BS. And made it. Nice. Very, very good. Now all we gotta do is blow these up right here. Then you gotta blow this right here. Wait, where's that bomb? Buzz off. Really? You're gonna do this BS now? At least saving is enough. And the enemies don't get destroyed by the mines, yet I suffer damage from it? That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And these enemies are gonna keep reappearing. But for now, let's take this down here. Nope, guess not. Yeah, too close. Nice. That was good. Can't be able to pierce these. Nothing up there either. Nope. Guess that's not gonna work either. Fine, we're just gonna have to head all the way up north. Yep, that's how we're gonna do this. Now we have 400, we have enough to get this, the magnetic collector. Although alternatively, you could get the claw extension. May as well do that. And this one has an alloy claw. Yup. Okay, I think I seem to figure out how this is gonna go. And we're trapped. No, we're not. Yeah, we're stuck, apparently. There's the way we need to go. This is getting really complicated. Complicated so we can figure out what the heck we're supposed to do. Or do I need one of these? Nope. Figures there'd be puzzle solving here.
Merrin shuddered as she thought of the men and women who had once walked through the rooms of this giant ship.
Come on. There you go. Now isn't that clever? And the mine. Now it starts making perfect sense. Now we gotta do the same thing again for the other one, and then we should be able to pass through. Provided we don't get hit by the mine, or anything else that doesn't get hit. Like so. I really am liking this game. This game's really fun. It really is a lot of fun. And the music also backs it up too, because it adds a bit of atmosphere. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. Tricky. And... there you go. I didn't expect this to happen. And it leads us down here. And another save point. Nice. And this should... not these guys again. I'm getting away from whatever that thing is. Yeah, this thing gave me a mad hard time here. At least the change is enough. Ah, you hit the switch and you'll be able to flip it. Very nice.
Merrin froze as she saw a Fomori sentinel ahead of her. Of all their creations, the sentinels were the ones Merrin feared the most. There were once thousands of these unmanned vessels, patrolling every inch of the sea. They collected what was valuable to the Fomori and destroyed what was not. And so they might continue, following their sleepless patrols until everything under the sea is silent and still.
Silent and still, huh? If it's yearning for a fight, let's give it to her.
The Fomori sentinel shook from the blast of the mine. Its hull had been weakened.
Now it's a game of hide and seek, or more like hide and shoot. Move, move! Alright, good. Now we wait. Yeah, because I have to wait till they're charged, like fully charged, and then I can attack. Nuts! Missed it! That was close. Way close. Alright, another mine in our possession. Very good. Right here. Ugh, why am I so bad with my aim? Okay.
Merrin watched the pieces of the Fomori sentinel drift down toward the sea floor. She knew it had very nearly been her down there instead.
Well, that wasn't so bad. But what else is next? And there were more on the other side. Go figure. Now I gotta pull this chain all the way so we can get a way out. Nice, we made it out. And this leads to a warp. And this one's gonna lead, we gotta go even deeper down.
Broken bits of wood below her were still untarnished by seawater, and the paint on them matched that of her father's boat. But if they were pieces of his boat, where was the rest of it? And where was he?
That's what I want to know. What is that? And Alicia's sonic burst. Yup. We got to attack it from behind. Like that. Oh my god, these guys again? You're not so tough this time. And this one's yet another problem solver. Push it all the way, and then you push it through. Alright. Oh, okay. You gotta have the boost. Alright, we push it. And make it through. There you go. That is incredible. Yeah. And this one leads us to yet another mine. But we need to find a way to get all the way down there. But surprisingly enough, I think that's going to be it for the time being. That's going to be it for this episode of Song of the Deep. I hope you've been enjoying it so far because I'm going to be doing these once every hour. Hold on. Yeah, back off. Anyway, that's it for my playthrough of Song of the Deep. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button. It really, really does mean a lot to me. Special thanks to Insomniac Games for providing me a copy of this game. I hope you enjoy it, and when the game comes out, you are going to love it. Believe me, I promise not to disappoint. See you in the next episode. Peace out.